Good afternoon, hockey fans! Welcome to episode 4 of the Sopranos Hockey Ultimate Team. Here you see we're opening up some free packs here. Last episode we played a bunch of games. We didn't really do any team building or packs in that one. So I figured I'd throw in some pack openings because everybody loves their pack openings. And these are just the free packs I got. And Morgan Riley was the best player in that one. Not exactly the best pull. I mean, it's free pack, so I mean, of course, Morgan Riley's not that bad of a player. He doesn't really sell for much. Here we got Santorelli, who's a pretty decent overall player, but he don't really go for anything. Maybe I could throw him in there if somebody gets injured. I'm not really sure exactly what I did with him. I don't exactly remember. And then here was the third and the final free pack we opened up, and once again, we really get nobody. Matt Stajan, or Stajan, he's okay. He's a decent two-way forward. He could be a fourth-line guy if I ever felt like having him in there. Panic from the Lightning. He's a decent sniper, but he's not exactly a player you want to have on Ultimate Team. And then I lied. There's a fourth pack. So, in the fourth pack, once again, nothing. We get Nicholas Grossman, a non-rare gold player. So really, we didn't really get any too good players. Probably the best one was like Morgan Riley. And then just a bunch of training cards and contracts, which is never bad to have. Without further ado, let's hop into the Rookie Cup. The first game of the Hockey Ultimate Team Rookie Cup. The NY Rangers 94 coming to town to take on the Sopranos at the Prudential Center. Braden Holtby in net for the Sopranos 7-2 record, and with a 3-12 abysmal record is Nicholas Backstrom for the NY Rangers 94. Off the face-off early on the first period, Eric Johnson slap shot, rebound Michael Bodker. He gets it past Backstrom. It's a 1-0 Sopranos lead early on in the first period. Still first period action in their NY Rangers zone. Back to the point. Slap shot from Adam Larson deflected in front into the corner of the ice. Back to Palat as he finds Gustav Nyquist with the wrister top shelf across Nicholas Backstrom. It's a 2-0 Sopranos lead. We wouldn't have any more action until the third period when a big hit happened in the Sopranos zone, controlled by the Rangers, and he finds his man across the slot. Jamie McGinn, wrister top shelf. He gets the Rangers on the board. It's a 2-1 Sopranos lead still, but the Sopranos didn't waste any time to strike back as Statsny passes it back to Bodker into the Rangers zone, finds Tarasenko across the slot. Vladimir Tarasenko makes it a 3-1 Sopranos lead, and that would be how the cookie crumbled in this one. The Sopranos come away with the win 3-1, and they advance to round 2 of the Rookie Cup in the Hockey Ultimate Team. On to the second round of the Rookie Cup for the Sopranos as they played host to the Devil's Army here at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Early first period, Camilleri found Kenneth Alsner at the point, but it was intercepted by Joe Thornton. He's on the breakaway. Forehand, backhand, Joe Thornton beats Braden Holtby, and he gives the Devil's Army an early 1-0 lead. The opening face-off for the second period was controlled by the Devils. Jamie Benn took it in the Sopranos zone. Passed across the slot for Big Joe Thornton. Braden Holtby got blocked, and Joe Thornton was able to put his second goal of the game on the board. Devils up 2-0. But the Sopranos would strike back as they have the resiliency to come back. Camilleri finds Kyle Turris. Wrister gets past the goalie, Kerry Ramo. And Kyle Turris makes it a 2-1 Devils Army lead, and the Sopranos are inching their way back in this one. Face off in the third period, won by Sopranos. Slap shot is missed, but the wrister is deflected in off the stick, and it would be waved no goal at first, but when you take a look at the replay, Eric Johnson got it on net, and the stick was below the crossbar, so Michael Bodker, congratulations, you've tied up the game. Sopranos with the puck in the third period still, as Alex Goligoski makes it a 3-2 lead for the Sopranos. But the Devil's Army would not have any of that as Kyle Turris takes it in the Devil's zone, and it's turned over, and Jamie Benn with the perfectly timed line change goes weak side, stick side. Jamie Benn makes it a 3-3 game, and we would head to overtime, all knotted up at 3. Now we're in OT. Puck in the Devil's Army zone. Cycle along the point. Goligoski. Slap shot from Tyson Barrie. Hits the backboards. Controlled by Bodker. Finds Paul Statsny in the slot. And he scores the OT winner. The Sopranos move on to round 3. Round 3 of the Rookie Cup as Something Wong comes to town as the Sopranos host here at the Rock. Winner goes on to the finals, loser goes home. Nice puck movement here by Something Wong in the Sopranos zone when finally Michael Grabner finds his man in the slot for the one-timer, gets past Braden Holtby. It's a 1-0 Something Wong lead. Pick things back up in the third period now. No action in the rest of the second. Kyle Turris shot on net is saved by Michael Neuvrith. Finally finds Camilleri for the backhand, and he gets a pass. Neuvrith. Michael Camilleri puts it past Neuvrith for a 1-1 tie game now. A bit later in the third period, there's a loose puck, and Something Wong finally gets it. The D-man across the slot for Ryan Johansson on the one-timer. Gets it past top shelf Braden Holtby. It's a 2-1 Something Wong lead. But the Sopranos would not waste any time. Puck cycled along. Alex Galchenyuk passes up to Gustav Nyquist, and he gets it past Michael Neuvrith. It's a tie hockey game. It's a 2-2 score. A little bit over 3 minutes left in the fourth period. The puck finds Paul Stastny. The Sopranos goes backhand, but it gets deflected. Even the wrister saved by Michael Neuvrith, and they had a chance to score, but they just cannot get it. Now, late third period, puck behind the net for Braden Holtby. They cannot get it out of there when it's finally passed across the slot, and a one-timer for Rafi Torres. Who cares? It gives them the game winner. It's a 3-2 hockey game now, and that would be how the cookie crumbled. As Something Wong comes away with the win. Sopranos go home, and Something Wong moves on to the finals. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for episode 4 of the Sopranos Hockey Ultimate Team. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.
I just wanna bring you down so bad.